The Abbey Nature Preserve is located just north of Wilmington on the Pender County line. This privately owned property is open to the public and offers hiking trails with many different natural views, including an old mill pond with cypress trees and an upland pine forest. The Coastal Land Trust was able to permanently protect the 60-acre tract in 2007 with funding from the Clean Water Management Trust Fund. There is over a mile of protected frontage along Foy Creek, and the Abbey Nature Preserve is immediately adjacent to the Foy Creek Taylor Conservation Property, saving more than 200 acres in this watershed. Abbey Nature Preserve sees heavy use from the public, with runners and dog walkers a daily sight at this gorgeous property.
The Stanley Reader Carnivore's Plant Garden is a unique treasure right in the middle of Wilmington. It is part of a 40-acre property owned by the Oleander Company, who worked with the North Carolina Coastal Land Trust to protect it with a conservation easement in 2002. At the time of the easement, there was already the Carnivore's Plant Garden, which was maintained by Stanley Reader, a local Wilmingtonian and advocate for our region's carnivorous plants. The easement has special clause in it which allowed us to lease the garden area to the City of Wilmington for outdoor education and recreational use. The city turned it into an ADA accessible park with a walking trail and wooden observation decks. The park was dedicated in honor of Stanley Reader in 2012. The garden features a wide assortment of carnivorous plants such as sundews, bladderwort, pitcher plants, and Venus flytrap. It also hosts a wide variety of native orchids such as the grass pink orchid. The garden is a great opportunity for people of all ages to come out, learn about these unique plants, and see them in their natural setting.
Evanwood is a beautiful and seldomly used nature preserve located in rural Brunswick County, about 30 minutes from the heart of Wilmington. It was donated by Troy Henry to UNCW in 2005, with the Coastal Land Trust holding an easement on approximately half the preserve. Currently it is used as a natural laboratory for students and faculty, and has many hiking trails for the general public. The preserve has unique forests in varying states of succession, and is home to some truly massive beech and cypress trees. Old Gus, the famed cypress tree, is over 1,000 years old and is 20 feet in circumference. The preserve is also home to a wide variety of flower species, including the native azalea. And if you're super lucky, you may even see a river otter swimming around in Town Creek. Evanwood is a serene park that is rarely frequented, so if you're looking for peace and relaxation in the woods, this is the place to go.
Welcome to Springer's Point. This preserve is located 20 miles off the mainland of North Carolina on beautiful Ocracoke Island. Springer's Point is open to the public and offers roughly a half a mile of rustic walking trails that wander through evergreen maritime forest to beach frontage on the Pamlico Sound. This property is riddled with history and natural beauty, from Blackbeard's pirate party and his beheading to rare plants like the Georgia sunrose. Springer's Point is beloved by all those who visit. Protection of this area has been a priority of the Coastal Land Trust since it was formed in 1992. This piece was at risk of being developed, and finally in 2002, the Coastal Land Trust purchased 31 acres. In 2006, 91 acres was added to the preserve, and just last month, the Land Trust was able to purchase the 2 inholdings, making Springer's Point Preserve almost 124 acres of protected land. This additional land will allow trails to be expanded and provide more opportunities for visitors to experience the many wonders of this natural gem of a property. Springer's Point offers something for everyone, from hikers and kayakers to outdoor enthusiasts and birders, and even pirates.
Hello, my name is Janice Allen. I'm the Director of Land Protection for the North Carolina Coastal Land Trust. I wanted to take you on a quick tour of a very special place here in eastern North Carolina known as Island Creek. And the Coastal Land Trust recently acquired 247 acres within this special place called Island Creek. And one of the best ways to see our new preserve is to actually take a walk on the U.S. Forest Service's Island Creek Forest Walk Trail on the Croatan National Forest. So let's go take a look. So what's so special about this area called Island Creek? One of the things that is special is the forest itself and the big trees. I'm standing here right next to a large tulip poplar, and this tulip poplar is huge. It's probably over 100 feet tall, and it's one of the many hardwood trees that are out here. I'm standing at the edge of Island Creek, which is what we call a blackwater stream because its headwaters are in a swamp, and so it's draining a lot of vegetation, which has tannic acids and makes the creek this very dark tea color stain. Look closely right across the stream. You can see outcroppings of marl right along the creek. And marl is a mixture of clay and limestone, and it contains fossilized seashells. And this marl apparently is all along this Island Creek track and along the creek itself. In fact, this area has the largest outcropping of marl anywhere in the state. And this in particular is what makes this site so special.
The 995-acre Ball-Gray property, located at the confluence of Salmon Creek and the Albemarle Sound in Bertie County, features beautiful swamp forests, prime timber and agricultural land, and 3.5 miles of frontage along Salmon Creek. It is recognized as ecologically significant and is a time capsule of historically and culturally significant events. It includes Site X, where First Colony Foundation completed several archaeological excavations revealing pre-colonial Elizabethan artifacts. It is the site of the Choanoke Village Metaquem and the site of the colonial Thomas Pollock plantation. But Ball-Gray was approved for a 2,800-unit planned unit development and marina. After being approached by the owners, the Coastal Land Trust purchased the property within a year, and within 2 years the Coastal Land Trust transferred Ball-Gray to the state to be managed as the Salmon Creek State Natural Area. Bertie County has purchased 137 acres along the Chowan River for the county's first waterfront park. The Coastal Land Trust is now buying 297 acres between Ball-Gray and the county park property, which has a forested buffer on high bluffs overlooking the Chowan River. After this purchase is completed, the Coastal Land Trust will transfer this property to the state to be added to the Salmon Creek State Natural Area and link these permanently conserved lands to create a 1,400-plus acre Bertie County Conservation Corridor.